Hi all, I've got another interesting mission just to have a bit of a recap on for most players, and it's this one, Spaced Out. Now it can be in a couple of different areas, but the one we've got is, if I upload it to the map you'll see it shift, it's just outside Newland. Now I'm going to talk you through this, I think, so let's get to Newland. Okay, so we're in the grid and we need to go to Newland, and the easiest way to Newland is hey Newland grid. Okay, and we've got the mission marker as you can see down here on the compass, so we just need to head south. Okay, when you get here there's a blue named character. Are we seeing a theme here? I think we are. Okay, so if we right click to talk to him, I hear you've been abducted by aliens. I don't have any proof or nothing. My doctor says this rash is just common rust allergy, but I don't know. So after they beamed you up, what happened then? You don't believe me. Why would you? Why would anyone? And then he says, I think you're going to find out soon enough. And he's right, because if you look in your NCU, sure enough, stasis field. Once this lands, you're kind of committed to this mission. Right. Now, you get in here, and this especially applies if you're on a lower level character, I would say. Melee or ranged doesn't really matter. You can see, like all missions, when you get in here and you've got this guy over here, alien defense drone, and then you've got two people here, and the conversation you can have with them is, you know, pretty interesting, really, or at least it is the first time. So I'm just going to make sure I've got everything I want running. Just need to rebuff that. Yeah, I think I'm good to go. Right, now, if I faced east, this is the ideal spot. You want to be in a position where you're facing east, and you'll see why very, very shortly. So if I just target that mob over there, because I'm ranged, I can hit them from all over there, and you can tell that by when the edges of the mob's name turn red, like so. So I'm just going to hit Q and just give it a one hit, bang, and immediately I get spammed by, or attacked by rather, a mob. So we're just going to dispense with him. Yes, soldiers do have an 11-second full auto. Okay, he's down. But you notice I'm not immediately being attacked by other mobs. Now if I was stood in the middle or next to where the remains are of the drone, I would be getting attacked by a lot of different mobs. So if I just keep standing here, I've now got a hive medic. Now, need to be a little careful with this guy as he can heal himself. So I could be stood here for a while trying to actually bring him down. But I think on this soldier, I don't think it's going to be a problem. Now you've seen extra mobs have spawned, but the only one that's actually giving us any kind of problem is this one. And he's going to go down pretty fast. Okay, he's out the way. Now there's one guy in the center. What I suggest you do not do is if you're ranged, shoot him from here. Because if you do, the other 4 mobs on the other side of the room will instantly aggro you too. And unless you are set up to deal with that amount of mob damage, you're gonna have a bad time. So if we just step forward a little, and that's it, we've entered his aggro range and we pulled back. But because the boss is almost always a melee based mob, he will run to you rather than the other way around. So as quickly as we can, we dispense with him, and he goes down. Now, the item you're looking for is this pulsating clump. So I'm going to loot that from him. And the description is interesting. The shape is pulsing, growing from the size of an eye to the size of a large disc. The colour is ever changing from one unique shade to another. This looks like a piece of alien technology, and indeed it is. So if we run over to the 2 blue named chaps here, now you can enter in a conversation with them and go through quite a discussion. If you've done this a few times, then you probably just want to click the give items button, open your inventory where the alien item is, chuck it in the window and click the accept button. Immediately the planet map changes because it's sending you back to the agency. So now we've done that, we can very easily just run to the centre, and we're far enough away from the other mobs not to pull the aggro from them. Now, if you actually want to kill them, that's fine, you can do that. Anyhow, we've done that, so we're going to head north back toward the Newland grid. And you know you're a vet when you remember exiting the Newland grid meant that you would in fact exit in the middle of the air about 400 meters up and fall to your death in that location. Thankfully that was fixed pretty early on. So back to old Athen and back to the agency, and we will cash in the mission. Just say mission is complete, nothing to hand in, and bang. Ooh, I am getting close to AI 30 on this soldier. A couple more days I think will probably do it. So I'm going to get out of this building and say bye for now.